An unconventional tactic here. It's definitely batter-friendly conditions. Choosing to bowl first, well, it will have several people scratching their heads, including me.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, it should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. I think the new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. All swings and misses on the first ball of the innings.
First runs for the innings there. New Zealand will be hoping it's the start of a big total. Kicks off what should be an exciting match between these two sides.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide.
Thick edge.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. That's a solid shot.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Shot, leant back and punched through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Al Hassan, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Driven down to long off, gets the 1.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
Over. New Zealand are 11 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. No. Terrible shot.
Shari with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Right on. Doesn't beat the infield.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Misses everything.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
8 runs added there. New Zealand 19 for none.
They're setting themselves for a big power play.
Rahman coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Away goes the ball, and that hits the boundary, and that's 5 wides. A lovely shot, just rocks back and puts it away.
Strayed maybe just a little onto the leg side, and that's just been dealt with through the onside.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Gets that away.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Couldn't get it through the field.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over. 13 coming from it. New Zealand 32 for none.
That was lovely bowling. Just not getting the reward it deserved. Must have been a whisker away from hitting the wickets.
Exquisite back foot shot. That just races away.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Yes.
Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Oh dear, down the leg side and away for 4. That'll be 5 wides added to the score. Oh no, what a chance. But that's going to race to the boundary. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nearly gets the edge. Shari with a great delivery there.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
That's a big edge. Great dive by the fielder, but it's just wide. Could be 4 as well. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Yet another massive over for the power play. Seemingly unstoppable at the moment.
Going with spin now. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here. This could be out.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Shot. There's someone out there, but they should get back for two.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Yes. Top edge and just over the keeper. Might have been a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the rope. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Yep. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for six.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Huge edge.
Fast work between the wickets. Ended up being pretty close.
Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Seifert didn't get bat on that, and that'll go away to the boundary for 4 byes.
That's a really tough call for the bowler. I thought it was there to be hit.
Seifert waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
Just perfection. A magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
Good running, and it needed to be. Probably closer than they expected.
"13 runs added there. New Zealand a 77 for 1.
Superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but deceived them.
They've gone up here. Yeah, that could have been missing the stumps. Not the worst review.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Pitch is in line with the stumps. Well, it's hitting in line. Seifert has to go. Ends up being a waste of a review. That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Was quick onto that in the infield. And the scamper through for a single. Good running.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Too good. That is huge.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. The bowler looks really confident.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Yes. Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single. Massive chance. End of the over. 13 coming from it. New Zealand, a 90 for 3.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Rahman back into the attack. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Mix up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication.
Massive outside edge. Needs a direct hit.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Yep. Perfectly timed.
That was a lovely strike down the ground. Managed it so easily.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Yep. Beats the field with a great shot. End of the over, 10 off it. New Zealand are 100 for 3.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
That's a solid shot. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Oh, nice shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Wait. Straight to the fielder. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Phillips has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Over, New Zealand, 110 for 3.
It was a very tight leave. Watched it go by. Rather brave when you see how close that was to the stumps.
Yep.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out. Got it behind square on the leg side. Swiveled and pulled away. Didn't get all of it though, I don't think.
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads though, not the bats.
Yes. Nicely played. Just runs one. Well played. Could be a quick single. Yes. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Worked away. That's a nice single. 8 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 118 for 3.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much though.
Yes. Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Al Hassan, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Yes. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Yep. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Stretch to get in, the dive gets them home, just.
That's a solid shot. Good running, they should come back for 2. End of the over, New Zealand are 129 for 3.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Huge edge.
They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair. Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Needs to be on target.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Driven through cover, just the one.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 137 for 3. Can't get that outside the ring field. Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Away goes the ball, and that hits the boundary, and that's 5 wides. Off the back foot and punched through cover. Waited on that so nicely, and they'll get some runs here.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Went for the drive, complete miss.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nearly gets the edge. Ahmed with a great delivery there.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Great shot, through the gap.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
That's a solid shot. Over New Zealand for 156 for 3.
Mitchell is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
Marmadullah has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Chance.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
I'd say that was the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Ahmed coming back into the attack.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit. Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there. One to get for 50. On 49. A quick single, maybe?
Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. Outside edge, wide of first. The fielders are in pursuit on this fast outfield. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
It's another wicket. It's the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive.
Yes. Nicely played. Just runs one. Gone. Nowhere near making it.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. And they scamper through for a single. Good running.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps. That's gone. Nice, simple catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
Yes.
That's a solid shot. A direct hit and this could be gone.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
That ends a very successful over. Only a handful of runs and a haul of 2 wickets to show for it.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Going with pace now. Got him. That's the one they wanted. Full swinging and straight through.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but they have to head back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. They've gone up here. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Thick outside edge. It's fine if the short third. You have to chase it hard to bring that one back. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Misses everything.
Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them. They'll have to bowl that one again. Must have only been missing by a few millimetres.
Eight runs added in that over. New Zealand, 183 for 8.
They ran hard between the wickets. Just fantastic running. Leg byes to the total.
Driven through cover, just the one. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Driven down to long off. Gets the one. Gone. Great reflexes.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Thick edge. Needs a direct hit. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Yep. Great shot. At least one on offer. Worked away. That's a nice single. Yep. Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the... stumps gets them home.
Rahman, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Appeared to be well within the limits, and the umpire's called a wide. Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Not tempted to play it, that one. That's a confident appeal.
Well, in summary, they made a really good total there. Consistent loss of wickets probably held them back a bit. But, David, you'd be happy with that?
Oh, definitely, Ali. Anything above 160 is generally a good score. With that said, I reckon the bowlers did a very good job as well. As you said, taking consistent wickets, that helped them out.
Southey coming in.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Doesn't beat the infield. That's a solid shot.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side, elegant as ever, and picking up good runs.
The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Nicely played. Just runs one. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. A new bowler is coming into the attack. ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Big edge. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Wow, that's missed the lot. New Zealand has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Goes through. Tried to go large with that slog sweep, but it's hit well enough. Could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. How will the bowler respond? Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
That's the over. Bangladesh are 18 for none. Southey deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball.
Needs a dot ball.
2 full and wide. Tanvir gets it past the infield, and that'll take some chasing.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Great shot. At least one on offer. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's a solid shot.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Five runs added in the over. Bangladesh are 23 for none.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Huge edge. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Finds the edge.
Tanvir is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Just threw the shot too early.
Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. Waited to let it come onto the bat. The bat was late coming down on that.
Nicked it. The bowler looks really confident. What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Great shot. Through the gap. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Too much width and got the full treatment. You've just got to stand and admire.
Thick edge. Good fielding out in the boundary. Big edge.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Ferguson shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. That's a solid shot.
Finds the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary. Not a great ball, got it full and lucky not to concede a boundary.
Couldn't get it through the field. 16 runs added there. Bangladesh at 56 for none.
Right in the slot, probably hit it too hard, crunched it straight to the fielder.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot. A little late on that. No runs scored.
New Zealand has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Das waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
Let it come to them. Got enough bat on it to send it down to the deep third boundary.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Another scamper through for a single. Good running.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Edged it. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Well played. Could be a quick single. Nicely played. Just runs one.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
Good return there, back from the deep. Right in the slot, probably hit too hard, crunched it straight to the fielder.
Too full and wide. Das gets it past the infield, and that'll take some chasing.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
End of the over, 10 runs from it. Bangladesh a 75 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Santner, the spinner, coming into the attack. The bowler looks really confident.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Well, not a great delivery, got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Gone! Oh, well, that's a bit unlucky.
They're on fire out there at the moment. A key batter gone for a duck, completely beaten. What a sight to see the stump sent flying.
That's a solid shot. Good running, they should come back for two.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Worked away, that's a nice single.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, 3 off it. Bangladesh, a 78 for 2.
Change of bowling. A medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. The captain's going to change things around in the field. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Just threw the shot too early. Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yeah, well played, could be a quick single. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Drilled that one away.
That was a lovely strike down the ground. Managed it so easily.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Nicely played. Just runs one.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Edged. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the path.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Das is happy with holding the strike, decides against taking the single. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
That is quite extraordinary. Das, don't do it to them like that. What a shot. Das has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Just threw the shot too early. Got forward, able to drive the ball, lovely shot and good running.
That's a solid shot. Gone. Caught.
That's the third wicket down, not happy walking off the field, and there's a real feeling of disappointment.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Great shot. At least one on offer. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Swept away fine, should just be a single. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. They've gone up here. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four. How will the bowler respond?
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Santner has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Gone. Good work catching that one.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Pulled away nicely past square leg, just the one. That's the over. Bangladesh are 124 for 4.
Got it behind square on the leg side. Swiveled and pulled away. Didn't get all of it though, I don't think.
Nicely played. Runs one.
Great shot for 6. Moving along nicely and starting to really build this innings.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Power and precision in that shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary. Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Santner ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Well played. Could be a quick single.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
That's a solid shot.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Great shot. At least one on offer. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. 11 runs added there. Bangladesh are 148 for 4.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Change of bowling. The medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Al Hassan is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
They've gone up here. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Al Hassan wants plenty from these bowlers. I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Couldn't get it through the field. Nicked it. It's a big shout from the bowler. Ball was close to the bat. Nicely played. Runs 1. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
The player departing field caught out for 52. Bangladesh are now...
Riddle taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Go for it. What a shot. Open the face up. Over cover point. Square drive for 6.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Great shot.
Really smashed it off the back foot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Edged it. Good running. They should come back for 2. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Gets that away.
Right out of the textbook. Off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Worked away. It's a nice single.
Got it behind square on the leg side. Swiveled and pulled away. Didn't get all of it, though, I don't think.
That's a solid shot.
That was a good, strong throw back in, right over the stumps. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Big edge. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Off the middle of the bat.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Might look to go big again here.
Driven through cover. Just the one. Driven down to long on. Gets the one. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
The new batsman hitting out to the
7 runs needed in this final over. So tough to defend at this level. Neesham handed the ball. They'll need to keep it tidy here. Caught. Thought that was sailing over, but grabbed right on the boundary.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease. Have to go for it now.